Hey there, superstars. Welcome to Soulfully Illumined and this video where we're going into another video regarding messages for the Starseed. As you guys know, there's a lot of disruption happening around, and as I was sitting with Spirit like a couple minutes ago, I was just out in the sun and it was so beautiful. Like it's, I don't know, maybe almost like 18 degrees, and I live in Toronto and we're in November and we should be like, it should be cold outside. And let me tell you, it's absolutely beautiful. And, you know, one could then tell the story of like global warming and, you know, the shift of weather and how this leads to ... But in this moment, and this is just my personal perspective, take it for whatever it's worth. When I take away the stories and I'm in this present moment, time stands still. There's no story. Sorry, there's a message. There's no story. There's no noise. It's just this beautiful, heavenly moment that I'm experiencing. But it's when you start to tell the stories, which are usually, you know, stories based on noise from what we've been told, stories of how we've translated the past or how others have translated the past. And that creates dissonance in this present moment. This creates disruption in the present moment. And God knows we have a lot of disruption happening around the globe, around the collective at this time. And I feel like the message that was coming through with Spirit as I was outside in the sun was, clear out the stories. Focus on this moment and the beauty of this moment, because we are in the middle of winds of change. And we are so powerful, more powerful now because a lot is coming up within us. That it's more important than ever before to stay present and to stay in control of our own animal instincts. Because the animal instinct tells us we have to protect ourselves. We have to be secure within ourselves. We have fight or flight. We have to get her done. And if you're watching this reading, you know we're moving into a time of I'm hearing greater flight, greater expansion, greater awareness, going beyond the possible into the impossible. But in order to do that, that means we have to let go of the control. And I'm laughing because I'm saying this to myself. This is a message for me too. I know this because I can feel it in my arms. My arms are so tight as I'm just trying to get things done. But the message coming forth here was like, just relax. In your present moment, you are safe. And if you don't feel that way, what story are you telling yourself? Because that story sets the tone, sets the foundation for what you are to experience. And my friends, we do not belong in a box. As I said that, the timer said, it was so interesting, it said 404. The 0 representing the universe, the abundance, the void, the everything. And the 4 representing stability, firm foundation on both sides of it. So my friends, it's like we're moving into this time of expansion. But as we expand, I've said this in previous videos, we're releasing the stuff that's creating obstacles or boundaries into us pushing beyond it. And my friends, we are pushing beyond the glass, that wall, as a collective, as a whole. But as an individual, 2. Okay, we're going to go into some tarot and see what else wants to come through. Butterfingers. All right, Spirit, messages for Starseed. What else wants to come out? Spirit. Truth. As we stay in our balanced, okay, bottom of the deck, emotional loss, change. So as we stay in the present moment, there's a release that's happening within us, a letting go of the past, and it's related to the lower chakras with the Truth card here. And it's a balancing act, right? It's like staying in our present. Like it's so easy to get into our minds. It's like, okay, we got to stay in in the present moment. We got to make sure that, you know, our mind is connected, our ego's not in the way, you know, and it's like this list. But it's the mind that's a list. It's the mind that creates the list to create some sense of stability so we don't undergo the same losses that we've experienced time and time again. But the message here that's coming through for you, Starseed, especially with the 7 here, is that in the present moment, you are stronger than you know, you're smarter than you know, and you're innately equipped to be able to do everything that you can in that present moment. You're able to excel in the present moment. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a match to you. It wouldn't come forth for you in the moment. And as you remember that moment by moment, there's a transmutation that's happening, a transformation that's happening through your lower chakras. Activated through the heart space. And as it's activated through your heart space, it's almost like there's going to be this release of emotions if you haven't yet felt it. So if you felt really like, you know, like a lot of tears coming through, emotions coming through the last couple of days or weeks, know this is a part of your change. This is a part of you releasing emotional loss or emotional baggage that you've been carrying for far too long. And you're shifting, you're changing into a lighter version of self that only carries those things that you need. Need in a sense of in that moment. Interesting. Okay. Only the things that you need in this moment. Because as you then take your next step forward, there will be something there that will provide you. There will be another tool available to you that will help you in that moment. And that will continue on to the next step and the next step. As you need it, it will be provided. Know this. As you need it, it will be provided. But the key for you, the key for us, is focus. Focusing on the present moment and not allowing those old ties that have bound you. I'm going to put it this way. I should get a chalkboard. Anyway, all these ties from all of these different sources that are pulling you in all of these different directions. Not allowing it to pull you, but instead those key things, those key pivots, those key points, key pillars that are needed for you to hold those foundations, those still hold true. Let me word it differently. The box that we talked about, what are your key pillars? Those 4 pillars that you need to stay balanced in your alignment in the present moment, in that state of peace. As I said that, a bird flew by. Those are the things to stay connected to. You know what those things are, because you feel like you can breathe when you're connected to it. You feel like you're in peace, at peace when you're connected to it. You know. And so, what's coming through here is the rest of the noise that's been surrounding you, that may have been pulling you in different directions, that's being transmuted as a result of the energy work that's been happening, the clearing out that's been happening internally. Allow it to happen, because for some of you, because of that sense, that need of sense of security, that sense of security, you may want to pull onto it. You may want to grab onto it. Something that really doesn't serve you in that moment. Perhaps a want versus a need. Because you're walking into a whole new reality, Starseed. And so it's really key for you to really let go of the ties that bind. Because only through that can you expand to your potential. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, you have to do this, otherwise this is going to happen. No, 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 don't get me wrong. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you're given an opportunity right now. And how far you expand is based on how much of your self and what's around you that no longer supports you, that you're willing to let go of. Because it's leaving room for something better to come in. So, to come back to the beginning of my story, there is so much dissonance in our world around us, reflecting back at us a past stories, past programs, past choices. What are you going to choose? As you move forward, the dissonance will become stronger. The choices will become clearer. And they're your choices. They are completely your choices. So, enjoy. I know I say enjoy, but really it's not. Sometimes it's really intense, let's be real. So, but it's like they're saying the word enjoy because it's like, be light about it. There's so much heaviness in the world. What do you choose? Like for me, I choose lightness. So it's like, what do you choose? What pillars, what foundations, what are the key aspects in your reality that you choose? All right, so that's the message for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to giving you another reading soon. Take care, guys. Love you. Mwah. Bye.